Hello everybody, Barack here, hey Leo here. We are here today for one final time at good old fashioned Under Fire. Last we have a bout for the championship. Of course, eat just a bit shy to make 17 down. Sixth place Viper. Jackson Roush and Viper 9-10. 8 from points. Everybody else on points here. 8 down. That you have down, followed by, I believe, five down, and one to lead of the three of Vink. So comes down the wire here to make number one of rookie of the year for Will. Ain't Shade does he down a miracle if ever happens. That would be 36 down. That also depends on if gosh, basically 20 down. But regardless what's gonna happen, only time will tell, and we will find out right here and right now for the final time on ThunderFire. 147 laps here at Ever 400 Homestead, Miami. Stay here. This should be a good one. Qualifying here, starting at 82 Fahrenheit with about 15 and miles per hour. At least it looks like it is starting. Did a few testing on some other Homestead tracks. The one I had at 2017 was we had 49 drivers. We had for about what we had for, I believe, another one, and it was like VA whatever. It was similar to this one, and I think it was, and everything went poppy pop. I tested this one, same version. I believe it's probably the best as I got right now. Jay gets the pole here that he has in the first lap. It gets hot and can definitely give me a hard time, but I don't think it would get King Will as much of a hard time, but I know it will give me a hard time to even get a shot. Get away. Second lap underway, and he doesn't. It's going to be a very, very hard day. Even catch up. Freaking qualify for 20th. Oh, gosh. So your top two battles to really wash your back is going to be King Will, the rookie, and Shade. Win for the first victory. Still is going to be Thomas Drobe. Starting at third. Dale Irwin with a nice 7th place. That's surprisingly enough there. Kasha still looking for his first win. Starting at ninth. One I think also looking for a win as well with Ryan Little. Second one will be Jackson else in their final starting lineup. Since they're not starting well, we'll be able to Ramsey, Arthur, and Jackson House. So that's it. Over time, we will see, of course, a little scripture code of it. We are gonna have good afternoon on the day here, and it's still gonna go nighttime for Miami Speedway. So it could be multiple. Oh, for this point here, King Will is now down by 17. I am down by 38. Alright, I had to text the coach. Shade, unfortunately, you will not be here watching the championship, sadly. However, Wonder Boy might join over time, but we'll have to wait and see. So, our starting lineup with here in the first 3 rows with the top 5 is in the clean shower of number 8 Monte Carlo Chevy is Shea 59,000, the 8 car that you're in the first row in your poll. 28 runner up of the Chevy Monte Carlo with the red line oil, King Will. Thomas Drobe in the Pontiac Grand Prix, number 482 in the inside. 64 of Xavier, National H 800 for Pride. Chevy Monte Carlo on the outside. Victor in the Petco Energy Power Team, number 6, Monte Carlo Chevy. Then you got the 36 Pontiac Grand Prix Stanley Machine of Mr. Porter to sing and Pete on the outside in the third row. In the fourth row, we got the 73 Monte Carlo of Surcharge. Get the Rescue Formula number 20 of Carlo Tyrone, the fourth row. New Irwin. In the fifth row here, you got Picasso, all pro bumper, all pro bumper to bumper of auto parts and services. The Carlo of Tim Picasso, and then the CF580, the Carlo CF5 Clearwaters of Cryos. 69 of Viper and a Pontiac, followed by the 32 Taurus, white green hair care of Zeno. Yeah, Union first of the followed by the 21 Colt. And the 56 of Pierce, followed by the 57 of Kane Lemon. 3 of Ankeny AC Delco Motor Parts, followed by the Dipsy W Gen Master. 24 Me and the Shell Machine, followed by the 60 of the Dixie Stray Bomb. Land Snacks of Ryan Little, followed by the 7 of Eddie and the Link Express. 1 of the Maximum Overdrive of the Battery Machine. 1 of Ali, then the DeWalt Machine, the 29 of Kayla. 77 of the Beer, Dashi, and the 50 Yamea. The 35 of the South Carolina Senate a Grand Prix of Instructions, and the 33 Monte Carlo of Lo-Fi. Then you got Elton John at 17. Well, Jackson Rose. Then the 47 of Beaverbucks. 34. Surfer in the 47. 13. And following at the 40. Mr. Master Eyes himself, a Thunderboy of and the 72 Detroit Gasket of Pretty Kevin, followed by the 14. Then the 74 the a 1 11 Car Quest Machine Brittany 68 Coleman. Then 26 F America of Daniel and the last row of Aztec in the new online and the Dr. Pepper Machine of the 50 Taurus of Nick. Riding with Mr. Jade.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there you go, starting up, revving our engines, ready to go for one final time at ThunderFire of Season 1. Here is your three drivers to look after on the championship. The number 8 of the Clear Shower of Shea 59,000, King Will in the 28 and the no sponsored Swimline Oil. And the 44 of me of the Grand Pontiac 44 Shell Machine. My picks for winning this race is going to be the 12, the 42, and I would say possibly the 28. 8. Underdog will be, I believe, the 48 of Danny. Honorable mentions will go to the 8, 64, and I believe the 77. Here we go. One final time, and the pace car's in. Green flag in the air for the final time at the ThunderFire of the 30th race out of 30 here at Homestead Miami Speedway at the Forever 400 underway. Very good launch. This time wasn't. It was almost close. He did the last 2 times, but Shade just the nick of time did it. Perfect launch. And will be leading lap number 1. Behind him will be King Will. Leading that lap will put him ahead by 18 points and 39 points ahead of King Will and I. Everybody has passed through. I passed the green light checky. Crash. It did. That's cool. Wow. Alright, so we're going to do fast motion this time by A and see if that works. Currently, it decided to be a dude. Alright, let's go ahead and fast-paced motion. Regardless, because I know it did. Alright, who will get the pole this time?
Drivers, to your cars.
Thomas Drove will take it instead. Alright, 6 points. If I start in third, and King Will and where did Shade ended up? Seventh.
Drivers,
And this is where it basically started.
Drivers, start your engines.
So again, starting engines once more. Attempt number 2. Again, the ones you have to watch is going to be the 44, the 8, and the 28. Picks stay the same. Here we go again for attempt number 2. Pace car. Yeah. Pace car for the final time. Green flag in the air once again. And let's freaking do this, fellas. Cross the line, please. And please, for the love of gosh, let's keep going. 32 has a tire failure, so that's not good. Rewind for dang first, now 2. Everybody. Wow, I tested you twice. I know it's not gonna do this to me. We're live, and I know we're gonna get the grand checkies. I do not care how much time it's gonna take. It is gonna be green white checkies regardless. No matter what it does, I'm gonna keep doing it until it freaking functions.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alright. Let's make sure qualifying works.
To your car. Drivers, to your car.
Drivers, start your engines!
Be quiet for now until we're finally, getting green white checkies going because I'm getting a little annoyed. issues. Okay. There's pace car for the third attempt. Pioneer for the third time on the attempt. Ah, you finally like to work now. F you and our. Alright, so she was the qualified winner. Here's the book. Just sure. We are officially underway at the Forever 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway. And the ones to watch is the 28, the 44, and the A for the championship. Down by 38, Mr. Oh ho ho ho. Mr. Kingwill got a late lap, I believe. On the first lap, they did not. I don't think he let a lap. If he did, it'll be down 17. But Kingwill is up. He is down by 16. He down by 38. Again, mainly if you want to hear my scenario, how I can basically get the championship, the 28 and well, not the 20. Yeah, I think I can challenge the 28. I'm only down by 20, and I have to go ahead of him by at least a 20 positions and have at least a shot of the fastest lap at most. That's if the 8 and the 28 don't take it. And then, oh gosh, scrape the wall. More wide in the middle and the front. This is a multi-groove battle, so outside and inside doesn't really hurt you as much. Looks like my car is still too tight, so this ain't gonna be fun. There's one of them that unfortunately just was up short. Not making it. The other, of course, was, I believe, the 32 right here. Shade. He's looking to come back to lead a lap some point. Even odds for 16, make it 17 down. I am 38 now, and again, scenario-wise, I have to have Shade have a very terrible run, be at the 40. That's at the minimum. If not like 35th or so, or all that, and I have to be ahead of that time. And for King Will, he has to end up in the 20s, low 20s at most. And I have to lead some laps and get the fastest lap at the very best. I can't I know, unfortunately, I cannot be the most laps because of the way I've been running lately. And leading some of the laps is very important to get in a championship here. And I think King will, if he wants to get a step closer, he indeed needs to lead the most laps. Or heck, get the fastest lap at very most to even get close to his buddy Shade. Right now, 16 points. We counted on. He's ahead by 15 now. Well, not ahead, but he's ahead of King Will by 15 right now, standing third. He doesn't need to fall back too behind. He just needs not to fall back all the way to like 15 for a black flag like he did the last two races or so. So he needs to keep up the pace. Like our first slow car is gonna be the 50. Now down 14.8 ahead of now 14 points ahead of King Will. King Will, I believe, gets about 80 laps. If he does get the most laps, that will be watching live and counting on where it is on which result we're in. That will determine the our winner. On the 56, Pierce is the fastest car out there. 40 for me. I ain't gonna get close to that. A Shade ain't there. And I believe King Will in the 28. Yeah, it's not even close. 27. I mean, adjustments can probably fix it, but still, I don't think it's gonna help regardless. It sees in the outside lane. And again, both lanes are good, depending what kind of car you have. If you have a good inside car, take it. If you have a good middle lane car, take it. If it's a good outside car, take it. But if it's both with middle and inside, you take both of those. Take both of those routes. Now, if it's mainly like middle and outside, you take that route, and it's not good on the inside. And it's always gonna there's not gonna be one big main multi groove. This oh man, that looks like a bit of a squeezy four wide action with Jennifer Ramsey, King Will, and the A of Jay there. Doing now big time, big check of the 56. Here, back to 3. King Will's only ahead of him by 2 positions. That makes him down by 14. And Mikasho kind of now doing more of the favor to Mr. King Will. Now put him down to 13 points down. More wide, the front straightaway there with the 80 and the 17 and 77 and 69. High turn on the 80. That middle groove, 17 got the heck out of there in the nick of time. I was going to say, I admit it right here. I don't think I have no shot to get the championship when it stands right now, unless, again, something bad happens to the A and the 28, or a bad strategy or whatever. He is now behind 10. There's a lot of them coming through. A trying to find some momentum in the inside, but there's a lot of action fighting back here in turn 1, 2 in the middle and outside. This Homestead is no joke. We used the old school Homestead, and it had its moments. It really did have its moments. Season 1 all the way 1, 3, I believe. Season 4 and 5. And it has finally moved on to the new payment for season 6. I believe it's gonna up in that season. If not, it will be shown, or it's shown right here on this season alone. One is not having a good day. This is the 13 of Phase. He's a good contender, but it seems that poor old 13 car of the Chevy in the industry ain't doing too hot. Got top three non-contenders, and then the top two contenders in this Winston Chase. Three Winston Chase contenders for me. We got a good chunk of top 10, top 20 drivers looking for for their final chance to get a win here. Cherry Bomb looking for I believe, their first win in for Ford here. Guy, I believe, and Little here looking for their first win. Thomas Strobe trying to be the second ever driver in history to be the first part-time driver in ThunderFire and to be the second driver in our series alone to be in victory lane as a part-time driver. Jay Lee in this lap will now make Mr. Kingwell down by 17. Overall, and me down by 39. There's just no hope for me unless lead a lap at the most and bring that back forward a bit. Here comes Kingwell. Blows the moment. He ain't gonna let that 8E lay most laps at all. He knows he needs to lead the most laps to even get a shot in the remote. Need to get this going. Ooh, 69 almost got tight there. And the 64 ain't hanging in there in the nick of time. And they're back to 3. Well, I believe, has been so far leading the most laps at the most. 60 did lead some in the 6. At 8, risking all out of turn 2. Now to the back straightaway. Now entering turn 3. Can't hang on, but how long can they hang on until somebody makes a mistake? Big picture. No blowouts, no tire failures whatsoever. Still retaining a nice lead over the 8. And now he's 16, 15, basically where he was at originally. 15 down, points in lead of Shade, now down 6. Got the first lapper car, the 50 of Nick soon. Only lapper to look out. And I believe we have the 11, the 72 up next. I think we might see the lapper this lap. If not, the next 2 laps. And right behind his buddy is still again nighttime here. The weather has now changed to 73 Fahrenheit here. Only 0 to 8 miles per hour wind, if not maybe 10 at south to southwest. West miles per hour. Side by side, teammates duking it out. Oh, and the 8 prefers the inside lane, followed by the 28 prefers the outside lane, the middle lane the most. Yeah, crossfires, slingshot the inside at the get-go, side by side for the lead here. He got the stretch though in the front there, lead that lap. 32. He's still looking for the inside. However, King Will with that middle groove. There goes some green flag pit stops underway. At lap 31. Good chunk of a group went in. There goes the 7. 72 and the 37 and 11. Ooh, that was a lot. Now I have the 8. Another good chunk of the pack. 6 got tag there. The 8 will stay out with a scramble of the rest of the other field. 32. Now 32. Now there goes the 8, 32, 42, 23, 29, and the 80. Watching that 28 the most. That pits. If they have a fast pit stop over the 8. And Thomas Drope trying their best on the fast pace here on the pit stop. Let's see what they can do here on the 32 and the 8. 28 beats them. Osher had a good pit stop, so he's going to take second. And Shea will drop down at least 4 spots originally from he staying out. So we are now here at 16, 15, 15. There's going to be 14. Now just only 14. Down. I don't know what happened to my pit stop. Probably terrible. 29th. Yeah, yikes. So, very well ahead of them. No doubt about it. I think he might get the most laps. Matter of when Shade gonna struggle. Let's say if he mathematically does get it here early on. I'm gonna put him about 14 down, so I'm just gonna be ahead of time right now. If he does basically get the mathematic out, lead the most laps, he is just gonna be basically 14 down right here. As it stands, if it goes to that, he was 13 down. It would be 13 down right here. And he'll be 17 down. Again, Jade's not going to make it that easy for his buddy King Will. She wants to make history in this series to be the first ever driver to have both one cup each in the ThunderFire series. King Will, on the other hand, wants to make history known to be the first ever rookie ever in this series to be the championship, get a championship of any league, really, not any league, in any division. Where it's cut up of Golden Rush, ThunderFire on the Bush Series, National Bush Series. So we will find out and see if that truly does happen, or if it does not. We got Brittany in the 11 as our first lap car, as our second lap car ahead. And the first lap car already allowed down is the 50 of Nink. Actually, in Shade's way, that's actually going to help King Wills in the favor. SLT production is Pierce, excuse me, is going to give Shade a bit of a hard time because I think the outside has not been his friend much. Only the middle and the inside has been his friend the most at Homestead. The front stretch and the outside has been his friend. It's just those turns for Shade right now has not. Well, now about 13, 12, 11, and 9 down the leader from Shade. He pulls off the most laps. Caution can change everything from it. Know that for guaranteed. Gosh, my car's doing terrible at Homestead, dude. Are we that bad? Just say like, hey, let's just give up. I don't like that. Ooh, King Will aggressively trying to get the inside there. Insane, dude. Absolutely insane racing. Drivers are not letting that 8 get the most laps for guarantee, but who exactly can take us the fastest lap? The biggest point is whoever gets the fastest lap. If the 8 gets the fastest lap, it's going to be mainly almost a guaranteed secured cup. But if that 28, I don't know where he's at now, still 25th, that's not going to cut it. If he gets the fastest lap up, it can help him a ton. Me, it looks like it's not going to happen. Oh, I'm looking right now in that pack. There's just no way in heck I can probably get the fastest lap right now. Would help a lot. I'm 39 down the leader. We're about to hit the halfway mark, and it's been some clean action, some close calls, and a lot of real action at the beginning of this first half, and four wide times, free wide, good 2 wide action, back and forth, crossovers, slingshots, determination to which of these two right here, the 8 or the 28, get their first ever cup in ThunderFire. Him looking for his second career overall for a cup in any division. And King Will for looking his first cup and to make history. For me, if I was there, it'll be my first ever cup up overall. It'll be my first cup in ThunderFire in Division 2. During turn 2, and now out of 2 there, Shay will be now leading the I believe last lap on the lap 48. King Will, however, wants some more. As the more superior, looks like the more superior speed inside than his buddy Shade. Does has a middle lane, however, so they're equally amount of battle there. Here's Pierce, though. But get ready for more lap traffic in turn number 2. And out of 2, I believe, in the back straightaway, that'll be the Kevin and the 72 and the 37. Oh no! Blowing the engine! That is the 35 of SOT Productions. Yells out. Or no, if he collected anyone else or he safely went down, not let anyone get wrecked. It looks like he went safely down. Caution number 1 will be out on lap 50. lap 51. It'll be caution number 1, lap 50. SOT Productions, Lone Engine, not the way to end off the season. See what the crew chiefs say here. The piston has broken for the 35 team. 64 has a broken suspension. You got probably in the pits. Actually, I heard commotion. Sponsored by Plug the Black F Pit Crew. Aims there on the Canadian healthcare. It's free. Not really. Critical pit stops here, fellas. Gonna be critical. Not gonna take it. Looks like some are going 2 tires. Toncho and Lo-Fi just got collected there. So it looks like some are going 4 tires of gas. Some are going 2 tires of gas, and some are just going 2 tires of gas. Some are going 4 tires of gas here. Like King will be ahead of him, ahead of his teammate Shade. So I probably had a little bit of a better piss up there. There goes the 64. He broke the suspension, so 2 cars out of the race simultaneously. Ones that begin their lap back will be the 50 and the 11. Let's take a little look of how the 64 caution. I think it was happening at turn 3. Is running the top 10. Xavier. And Riggs right there. Sucks. Goes the 2 lappers. So Shane is ahead of his buddy by 18, 19, 21, 22, 24 ahead of points. So if it having a, however, it'll be 15, 16, 21 points, I believe, if not 20 points ahead of him. That is not too bad. Oh, no. Bad, Mr. Shade, or Bailey in the right now. Again, he had a comfortable start for the battle on the Winston Chase. 15th is pretty good. Double digits is always good, and having double or triple amount, it's very good. Again, have a bad draw, then that changes basically everything. Okay. Here we go. First restart's about to be underway. Oh, let me start here. Finally working for once. 6, 42, 67, starting the inside row. 69, 12, 8, 32 into 4, outside row. Anything can happen here. Here we go with our first restart of the day at Homestead at the 400 green flag in the air for the first time at Homestead Miami Speedway at the Forever 400. Dead equal on the restart. Some of the cars in the got a good start in the outside. Everybody else in the inside though did. Oh, looks pretty slow. 14 has a failure, engine failure. I don't know if that was under yellow or not, but see what it was. Broke the camshaft. It was under yellow. Yeah, yellow. About to hit right there. Right around between and two. So very unfortunate for the 14. 64 to not going out. Yeah, he's ahead that time. That's a big time right there. Ahead of. Yeah, he has a bit of a struggle. Free here. And the Milgrew has been his friend all day long. All day long, it's been friend right there. And I think I see no doubt about the 56 being the fastest car out there. Lap 60, we will go crank it up. We'll be riding with that 28 soon. Bring turn out of fourth, excuse me, now in the front straightaway again. That 28 wants to lead the most laps to at least keep it close. It was right now, I believe, about first place right now. Definitely around here. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, about 7 down now. But again, Shane not making it easy. 9 of 147 laps in the championship battle. We're down now with those adjustments in that pit stop he had. That's a good rebound coming up right now. More time around that 36 car. Here we go, folks. Running with that 28 at lap 60. Cranking it up. Well, if y'all saw what happened earlier on a moment ago on the Crank It Up, we almost had a wreck. It looks like it was somewhat of a wreck, but regardless, we saw the 6 and the 69 wrecking in turn 3. Turn 2. Right there you can see, I believe there were 4 wide at that time. Somehow, yeah, no, we'll tag her on the 60, making the 69 check up high, and then wham. They'll save in the nick of time. We're kind of checking the whole field. Currently in this race, currently standing. However, he doesn't have most laps leading right now. He's definitely trying to make that for certainty, but it is not going to be an easy task for that because now 20 has been at most 4 wide at Tor, King Will, Piers, and freaking the 60 of Fairy Bomb. Argent's second, not too shabby. It's just been these, I believe. Let's see. Looks like we'll go about like 8 drivers duking it out for the lead. Rest of the pack, not so much. Wait for the top 10. Finally, I'm thinking some momentum. About the 70 laps left soon. So far, again, as I said, it's been the 28 in most of those laps. However, physically, right now, I believe, be about will be down by 18, 19, yeah, 19 down, if not 20. If it was slightly in the middle of the lap still, it will be 15, 16, 17 down the leader. Fortunately, Shada's 6th fastest car would kind of make him more pressure to his buddy King Will, but did not work as planned. So he definitely needs to get more faster. Shay blocks the inside, goes back to his more weird groove, but Charge looks like he has a good fast inside groove. King Will fall in pursuit because he knows that's one of the best groove he has as well. As Tech will be the next lap car soon happening for time. Charge the inside. Raymond fall in pursuit. King Will on the outside. With that middle groove, Charge in the inside groove. King Will in the outside mid groove. That didn't work as much as hope. Charge challenging out, moving that a little more higher this time. Gets him there on the lead into the back straightaway. Now the 60 is Paul in pursuit. Is a tie battle in this top 8. Oh, and that goes the same with the top 10. They are duking out like nuts. At the 57, 13, 80, 12, 33, 77, me, the 44, 47, 17, 29, and the 23 and the 72, and others, dude, around here. They're doing a heck of a good job. As came on once again, he needs to secure most of those laps to make it certainty. That means he is 14 down those points just to battle out. Oh, purely. Oh, top 8 is duking it out. Oh, like no tomorrow. I believe at most if he leads about 19 more laps or 15 or 14 more laps. Ooh, he in the 56 got loose there. I believe King Will would lead the most laps. Trying to keep that in mind as best as possible. But right here, we'll need about 18 more laps led. That goes to show right now, he is now only currently standing in this moment 13-12 down from his buddy Shade. Make it 11, 10, 9, and 8 if the 60 and the rest of the pack pass him down to 8th. That's only 7 positions down from Will. Realistically, King Will needs him to be in 17th place. But that ain't happening. Not easy. Unless, green flag pit stops were a bad pit stop overall. Can't make that happen, but so far it has not been that as of late. And 17 more laps for King Will. This should make it 16 more laps, securing it. Dude, doing the same technique that 63 did to the 8. He trying to high groove. Does see this team in 8. Ooh, too close for comfort on the Clippers. Now King Will on the Holt. Trying to figure out a way to lead the most laps here. 36 there in the middle got loose a little bit, bumping, quibbling. Again, he hates to fall pursued to get enough momentum in the front straightaway there to pass him. Here comes King Will again, the inside. This has been King Will's best pursuit, but he's challenging Shane's utter safe spot. Middle groove there in Homestead. Yeah, 2x2 there. Let's see what charge blocks here. He blocks the inside middle, mainly the middle groove. King Will achieve when he goes here. He goes back to his inside. 56 goes way outside, and we're about to hit our next green flag pit stops here. For the final time, near end to our night time. Staying out to make it secure, and it's secure to not anything happen. 32, 56 in, the 36 will go. Fortunately, I will stay out. I wish I stayed out. 2 more laps, honestly. It's like down to 38, but it's just slim to none. Orange and King Will. Have commotion on the pit roads. Got a better launch on that. There's now the 8. Looking out for mainly the 28 and the 63. Because the 32, they need to beat the 63 and the 28 need to beat the 32. If 2 beats them, I think, yeah, they do. Now let's see if the 8 can actually defeat the 32 on position perspective here. There you go, there goes 8 and Vix, Shade and Victor. And Shade had a very good pit stop, but I don't think it's going to be enough speed unless he gains it. No, not enough speed to hold the lead, but very good pit stop to stay on pace to try to get the lead, or at the very least, skin third here. Will trying to give up to fourth, but he is going against the fastest car out there. $87 laps out of probably 87 laps out of 147. So far, cars leading the way for after the midway point. And it has been mainly Will on the first half leading the laps. I can remember right now, still needs about 15 more laps to secure it at the most. And we're at the second half of this race. Will not wasting any time trying to lead, or at a very minimum, trying to get to the inside. 8 going way high. And now back to the middle. So way too high up there. 3 wide in the front straight, back straightaway. Trying to get the better high line in the middle here. Inside an advantage for the 28. Here comes the 56, the fast pace man, the fastest lap. 14 more laps left for Mr. King Will. Here in the F, most laps. Well, I believe, but about 2 laps here, so that is about 13 more left. And I believe we're at lap traffic, so this is gonna be a bit difficult for him. Here comes the 32 and the 56, so big run here. That's gonna affect the 56 though, depending on what they're gonna be at. Well, staying high, 56 and the. What's up? What? Back 30. That's a lap. But Mr. 4Y man here. Don't make it 4Y man, Mr. Shade. Oh gosh, here we go. Now King Will just needs to lead about 12 more laps left in this dang race to secure that most laps. But how much longer can exactly Mr. Shade be behind him? King Will trying his darn near best. Even do what he can do. Shade is a top 5 car and a winning car at best. That's saying most from it. 6 to 74, 69 to 2 are lap down. The next lap cars are the 3 in the 11 again. In the 11 again, I said that because they were a lap beforehand. Okay, not playing around. The inside has the better run. However, the middle groove had the better edge He leads that lap, preventing leading the most laps for Mr. King of Will as of currently. Again, he needs about, I believe, 12 more to go to secure it at most. That's my guess. Mr. King Will, and he'll be at default 14 laps down. At 14 laps down, 14 points down. That's not a good run here. Race 2, 56, 8 in the 63 and the 28 has been your must watch, fellas, for the lead for the top 5 cars. Everybody else kind of scrambled and trying to best to either get up there or unfortunately just not doing what they can. Turning on the outside, so he goes to Vink, I believe. Looking out at that time, they'd still having a nice, comfortable point lead over King Will. And it still stands by either 17 or 14 points ahead of him. Leading the race so far has been Pierce in the 32. The back and forth of, again, the 8, the 56, and the 28, and the 32, and Charge, the 63. As for all 5 drivers there to pass the lap traffic, Shade doing a nice job preventing, and so goes the other drivers to kind of giving the 28 a hard time, sadly, of the rookie. And a few other rookies here giving him a hard time to not get that most laps led, or at the very most not knowing. I think he won't get the most laps led here. Forced to the outside, 32 getting a big run, trying to get a big run out of there. I'll get a little swobbity wobbity there. Wobbity woo. Wobble woo. No wobbly. No pop wheels. Poppy pop wheels. Or I believe no engine failures. It's the first half, and so and all the mechanical failures was simultaneously. We had one on the caution that happened with the productions. And midway through, we had a suspension problem for the 64, and then we had a camshaft problem for the 14 when it was under caution, ending those 3 drivers' final race. Mainly for the 14 and the 64 because they are only in the one race. And I don't think they're going to be back. Mainly the 64 of Xavier. This is the season for him and on his future endeavors. The 14 of Omar is unknown of him coming back or not in the NR2003 Winston Chase series. But for the 35 SLG Productions, he will have a chance to return on Division 2 if I have a shot on Division 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flat tire, flat tire. 2 of them for the name 52 there. Yellow number 2 is going to be out for that. Three under caution. Good, good, good. That's 2 of them. I can see there's 2 damages, so. Oh. There's the third wheel, so that's the back. The back left tire. I think it's called the rear, not the front, but it's like the rear, so it'll be left rear tire, I believe. Caution number 2 is out with a lot of tire debris. She was our leader in pass, also the pink car, so that's good on him. I think he will not, I believe, not be a lap down. I did saw a test if you fortunately had a caution at a certain point and passed the pace car, you will be black flagged. And again, the worst thing that can ever happen to you is if you pass someone from you and don't get in a position, like what happened to the 27. Only time we've seen it, and a few others, I think, in there. But I think this mainly the 27 was like the common scenario of it. You will not get any points. In the bonus points, you won't get any points at all and finish dead last. Need the 52, 32. I had a good pit stop. I don't think King Will did. I think. Where is the man? Got out. Then he stayed out. Yeah, he already did. Okay, he's in fifth position. Now we gotta wait for the lappers to do their pit stop, and then we'll begin the wave rounds on our next pit on our next little cycle. So we got Made, Eno, uh with Thomas Robe and Master inside row, Pierce, Charge, me, and on Ryan outside row, and inside the 80 and the 17 side. Go ahead and out. 52 back on going. Fortunately for Maya, they'll be 2 laps down. And I believe he'll not get around sadly. Got the 21. Oh, by 69. 6. I believe. 6. 3. And then the lucky dog will be 7. Like where Vink's at. That's a bad idea. Fortunately for the 52 and the 2 and the 74, they're waiting for 3 that took way too long, and the 11. They're done waiting because they know the green flag's going to be back in the dang air. Here we go. Pace car in for the second time. 109 of 147 laps left in here. Fastest lap still stays with that 56. There's Thomas Schroep in third. And he is one to look out to mainly see. Oh no, did Chase speeded entering pit road with Thomas Drope with it? If so, King will be the one right now, currently leading the points on the championship right now. After penalty after penalty and another penalty. 3 straight in a row. Black flag. 2 times jumping the start. And now this time having entering pit road too fast. And King Will had the similar problem as well, I believe, at Majora Beach Night, and I believe in almost had it at the same thing at the last race at Atlanta. I think he was mainly caught in the wreck of things. For me, I had the same thing at Majora Beach Night, I believe. Everybody was having a lot of problem with Majora Beach Night. There's wrecking in the front straightaway. 74-66. Now give the A a break. 72 is that. Oh no, more commotion. 77 spin. I believe the 3 was collected with that and a 2. Oh man, this shakes up a lot. Where's the 56 DQ? When is the 56 got DQ? Did he not serve his penalty as well? My gosh. So much there's so much things going on right now. So there's a 56, the 42, and a not entering entering too fast pit road or coming out pit road too fast. So it's been that. Now he's lucky enough, I believe he's not a lap down. 2 laps down. So we will give him the favor round right now. Gonna stay. Actually, no. Wait for the others, but give him one stay in. It's a lot of commotion in the pits lately with Maya. There's been probably a few other drivers, and now I've seen, I believe, Torn. Ah, classic commotion. One's back, I believe. It's gonna. Not certain if he is. Did. Take a look of what the heck happened here. Front straightaway or turn 3 at most. Has a lot of damage, I believe, mainly because of hit road. So wave 2, 3, and lastly, Lucky Dog will be the 50. Everybody else get into their position. Take a look of why the 56 of Pierce got Oh. Oh. That makes a lot of sense what just happened. I think he was originally I think it was supposed to originally follow the 8. It was supposed to originally to follow the 832. Slap here. Look of how Ryan enters here, guy. Oh, I believe. Scraping the wall. Going on the next. Point again. Hits it again, I believe. Like by the wobble. Oh my gosh. For 77 and the 21 of Jolt. Take one more look on 7. Ugh. 23, 36, 20, 13, 60, and 28, 8, 17, 12, 7, and 8. Outside. Here we go. Green flag back in the air for the third time at Homestead Miami Speedway at the 400. Good start for the 28. He needs about 10 more laps left, if not 11 more laps to secure that most laps. $17 down if he was. He'll be about ahead of Mr. Shea. Let's see where he is right now. So, in counting perspective, this will be, yeah, let's see right now. 16, 17, yeah. 16, 16, 15, 15, 16, 15, 14, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's ahead of Shade right now by 12. If we count, if he gets the most laps here, is sure to get it at some point. He'll be 13, 13 right here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then 0, I believe, if not 1 ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 ahead of Shade. Shade needs a caution, I believe, at this point. Even get at least momentum speed. Unless he needs like a pit stop strategy, because again, that penalty screwed him. King Will has led about 3 laps now, so if counting here, I believe it should be 4 laps led. He's about 6 or 7 more to go to lead some laps. Hey, look at me, I'm finally doing something to maybe lead a lap. The first thing I really needed the most. Oh, Kraus, don't you dare you. Look out for the 4. This is gonna be dicey. King Will and I had the brilliant strategy there. He goes more inside of me. A lap finally. I'm down 38. Hooray! Doesn't really make any difference. I mean, it kind of makes a difference where Shade's at, because for me, it would be 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 30, 29, 28, 26, 27, 8, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 1, 20, 20, 19. Yeah, it's still not going to really make a difference right now, currently. Jay trying to make a lot of momentum. Not let that Mr. King Will to get easy here. Just 5 or 6 more laps for King Will. He led that lap this time. The Jeff Ramsey in fourth. How about that? King Will had a good out there on the front straightaway. I think he's... Oh, no, I actually landed that middle groove. I go middle, he goes inside. Again, that's been his friend a lot. I don't think he's going to get it there because of the nose I got. We'll get it here on this lap, so this will make it at least 4 more to secure that most laps. It all comes down really when it comes to the positions where Shade's going to be at. He's about second. Shade's about, I believe, 22nd. So I believe mathematically, Shade would be 3 ahead, if not 4. So there's about 4 more left for Mr. 20 of King Will. Get those laps. You have the 21 and then the 3 and then the 4 again to deal with. Three more laps for King Will on the most laps. We're about to hit almost 10 to go soon here as well in the closing moments. Where did Jeff Ramsey Master Eyes come from up the third there? And Thomas Drupp of all things. Hello. Coming in, entering turn 3. Ah, great. I'm blockade. I gotta go way high. Check up the field. Oh, Mr. Ryan Little. Well, I think King will regardless. I believe he has led the most laps. Right now, as he stands, he is, I believe, right now. Yeah. Lap traffic is a bit tricky here. In 5th right now, if not 6. Doesn't get out of there. There's Shade right there. You can see him by the front straightaway. Kingwell, he is down by 7th, I believe, right now. In 6th place at most, I believe. 5th, 6th. Yeah, he's about to be 7, I believe. Box there. So this makes it about... Alright, so it's not 17, so we're going about 14 here. So he is ahead by 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahead of 1, 2, 3 points ahead. It'll be now 2 points ahead right now for Shade as it currently stands. Kingwell needs to get some ground right now if he wants to be ahead of his buddy Shade. I think he is right now. He is uptown to up to 5th. Trying to go up to 4th. Here's Cryo. It's our last winner from, I believe, Atlanta. Got the Hanford winner from the regular season, and me multiple winner overall from the season. I mean, the first here to get the win here overall. Fastest lap still saves that first 6 DQ from what happened earlier for him. Ones that are lap down is the 52-21-3, and 2 laps down is the 4. He'll most likely be multiple laps down over time. Rios and I, side by side, third place in the 32 of Zeno. Fifth place battle over, fifth place to fourth place battle over here is the 43, 63, and the 17. 6, however, in the 17, passing the 17 of Mr. Jackson Roush. 11 to go. We're about to officially hit the 10 to go soon. What's gonna give, dude? What will really give here on these final moments? Me, Cryos, great idea. Everybody else on the inside, not so happy. Does have King Will. He's up to, I believe, now up to 4th again. Checking up of where everybody else here. This is again mainly 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 behind the lead. Shade has regained. He's about to be 3 ahead of King Will soon. He's barely hanging on by 3 points ahead right now. King Will in the in the current position. If he was in the lead, I believe it'll be at least a 1 point advantage on Shade. 32 hits the wall. And I ain't playing around, dude. 15th position. King Will in the 3rd position. If he was in 1st, he'll be ahead at the most. At 1 point ahead of him. Now moves toward, now up to 14th. Six to go. Right now, Shade leading that points by 4, or if not 3, over King Will. He's looking to make it secure soon. King Will not giving up so easily. There is the alternative strategies and the fuel if it does happen. I don't know if it would definitely happen. There's also the 4 right here. It could affect him depending on it as well. Well, King Will have the fastest lap. I bet you it'll be very interesting. He'll be down by 10. Again, Mr. Pierce himself in the 56 has it over him. Best lap has been a 27.596, and it's not better than again. It has been its highest overall, but just not enough. Well ahead of his buddy by, let's see now. So I watch it up here. This is gonna be interesting. Rios, the whole top 5 passes the 4 car. Watching this 4 car actually. If it hits the 8, that's gonna be the big factor watch right now. Is the 8 actually? Wait, going to the pits. Early pit strategy, meaning he is now down by the points. Now we're about hit by 2 to go soon. And then the King Will is he's the leader right now for the championship. But does he have the fuel to make it through the end of this is the biggest question. I hear cars going to the pits. The 50. Final lap in the air. One more time around at Homestead Myron Stanley. The final time here at the ThunderFire. Whoa, I see wreckage. No spinny. Leaders of Jackson Rouse coming in the back straightaway. Coming to the final turns. Here comes Cryo side by side. Who's going to get the finish? Who's going to get the championship? Jackson Rouse gets the final victory in a second career win. And I believe King Will in 7th place might hold the championship to be the first ever victor, the first ever rookie to be in their series alone. To start the rookie champion on ThunderFire and the in our Winston Chase series to make history. Shay finishes. I believe Shay finishes 27th. I think I saw the one had some damage. See what happened in turn 1. Spin. That should have been a caution. But no call on the officials. I was going to call it, but we were like right in the near end to the final lap, sadly. They let it go green. Congrats to Mr. Consistency. And here there has been bad left and right. He gets the final win of the season. Second win overall career. There's no doubt at all, unfortunately, that winning Rookie of the Year will be King Will himself, going 3 or 4 wins, plus winning the championship, I believe. So he finished 7th. Let's go ahead and count the math first. Down by a 14th. If he does basically if he does get him ahead by this, he will. However, I don't know if it's enough. Find out and see. Down by 14, lead the most laps and lead lap. So mathematically here, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 ahead, 2 ahead, 3 ahead, 4 ahead, 6 ahead, 7 ahead, 8 ahead of his buddy Shade. Due to the fuel of the pit strategy and the fortunate event that happened earlier for Shade on pit road penalty, King Will officially holds the championship of the first ever season of the Winston Chase as a rookie. Last win goes to the rookie of Elton John, aka Jackson Roush. Rounding up the top 5 will be Lemmy Carias, Mr. Rezino, Sir Charger. Don't know if he's coming back next season because, again, a few of these, Sir Charge, and an amount of others. It's all Fanny Danny. I can look it up on that. A Surcharge, a Maya, Baller, everybody else, I believe, will not in the or Winston Chase sim. But time will tell. And if they do job or not. But as to King, Mr. Will, King, and honestly, he made history. This history, it was bound to happen at some point. And here we are. He finally does it. The one that was very close, I believe, was Tank in season 3. Season 4 was, I believe, Kylo. And then season 5 was Beans. I think the 27th K-pop was kind of there as well, and also Boss. It was a freeway tie on Kylo, Boss, and K-pop Isaac. They were the ones for the Battle Champion. R and Tank were the ones. Axel and Tank were the only two on season 3 to try to pull it off. Season 5 was only Beans. Season 6, there's no one yet on Cup, but unfortunately, no one in Cup in general, because Man was like the only one in there to realistically to make it, but unfortunately they fell up short on pace. But it is now official. Our first ever rookie to be our champion, and first ever champion this season alone, is King Will, the number 28 of the Chevy Monte Carlo of the Redline Oil side, made with a no sponsored car of all things besides Redline Oil. Congrats to him. What a blast. Shay, at the end of the day, I know he ain't too happy, but I know in the end of the day, in there, as a teammate, as the Heroes of Justice overall, he should be proud of him. Fortunately for me, I'm not too proud, but at the very least, I'm glad I made it to the very end of all the way through and not being eliminated and just being there, finishing strong. It was a blast. Under fire. The regular season was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We're gonna see that happening. Division 3, 4, and 5, and then we're gonna see the same thing with season 2 again on this Under Fire, and then we're gonna see a fresh case of it for Golden Rush of Cup of season 7. So it's gonna be one heck of a seasons for all 3 seasons. One second season and the 7th season overall for Under Fire and Cup of the Golden Rush. So this alone was one good way this off. I am shocked how the traffic at the end right there got Mr. Jackson Rouse and Cryos in the neck and neck to the finish. But Jackson Rouse ultimately takes the victor. I believe a 10th, if not half a 10th. But again, congrats to him. Congrats to everyone else. Ones that are one-timer of Xavier. Not enough. I know, sadly, due to suspension problem. And again, and for I believe the 14, he might be timer as well. So again, Kalen, the 14 is guaranteed to come back at some point. I believe. Let's see. Aztec, I believe he most likely be a one timer as well. I don't know about Charge as well, but Aztec and King Hila and I don't know about maybe Aztec Charge are back. They're like the 3 question marks. The ones are one time leave. Once again, saying this one last time is the 64 and the 14 of Omar. They'll be moving on to the rivers. We'll see what to do next. And yeah, that's basically it. I thank y'all again for watching to the beginning to the very end of the ThunderFire, the first season debut of their series, or the series alone of the Inner Winston Chase series, sim racing series to be exact. This was fun, but now their off season begins, comes to a close for Under Fire. Main focus for the next month, or at least for the next few weeks. Next week, of course, we'll be focusing on Golden Rush on their Winston Chase, or at least every 2 races, and at least 2, 6, 8, at least a month, whole month, if not whole month and one more week. That's where the full beginning of the off season will be on. So be glad we have at least 2 races that happened last week on Sunday, and for Monday be a full week break now, and we will have, I believe, Golden Rush coming back next Monday, and around, I believe, trying to remember, believe next Monday alone, that's where Golden Rush will return Talladega, and for, I believe, Texas World Speedway as the second on either Tuesday or Wednesday. But until then, folks, you have a good rest of your week, rest of your day here overall. And again, what a blast. What a start. What a finish in the very end of this season. Congrats to King Will, the 28, the king of man himself. And once again, this is for the final time for Thunder Fire right now. Your host, Leo of Bud Rocker, signing off for the final time of Thunder Fire. We'll see you next time until we arrive back for Thunder Fire of Season 2. Until then, we will see you next week at Talladega at Monday at May 4th, I believe. Talladega. Till then, folks, we'll see you at the Alabamas of Talladega of the tracks.